Hey everybody, F-Baby here with another farming video. This time we're looking at runestone farming. We're going to be in the Telvanni Peninsula, and we're just going to kind of run a lazy line from the Necrom Outskirts Way Shrine down to the Alavelis Way Shrine. The run will take us about 15 minutes. As we get started, I want to say that I don't usually farm runestones by themselves, as they're too RNG dependent. 95% of what we're going to find in this run is going to overall be junk, in that we're very unlikely to sell stacks of Pajora or Oru runes, for example, and that lowers our overall gold per minute. Of course, every runestone we farm has a chance of dropping Mundane Runes and Kuta, which are both quite valuable. Unfortunately, much like Heartwood, you can't count on finding any of these things with any degree of certainty, so every run is going to be a little bit different. That being said, when we're farming things like runestones, the important thing is just the amount of nodes that you can hit in short order. Every node we harvest gives us another chance at the good stuff, so obviously more is better. This is also true for finding Sigil portals, since they take the place of a runestone node. The more of those nodes you run into, the better the chance of finding a Sigil portal. To that effect, we want to find areas without a ton of rough terrain, as spending a whole minute running around some cliffs just to get one or two nodes isn't exactly bumping our efficiency up. While I do plan on doing a farming video for the best route in every zone at some point, you're not going to see me running around Malbal Tor anytime soon. Something worth noting about Sigil portals and harvest map: if a portal is spawned and you have your settings set to only show spawned resources, it won't show up as a runestone node on your minimap or on your compass. It'll just look blank. If you're coming up on an area where there should be several runestones and you don't see anything popping up, it might be worth checking out anyway, just in case a portal has spawned. Like I said, most of what we're farming is effectively junk, but there are ways to make money using the chaff. While I think most high-end players think only of gold enchants, purple enchants sell well, and I know a few different traders who make sure to pad their listings with purple enchants just to make sure all of their slots are full. You can also just list random runes on the market. Like I said earlier, I don't ever sell full stacks of Dinara or Kaderi, but there are people who do, so there's obviously some market for it. As I'm burning through these nodes, I figured this is a good time to talk about some upcoming plans for the channel. ESO-wise, I plan on making a best route in every zone set of videos, as well as getting a few more resource-specific farming nodes out. I promise I won't just show you Cold Harbor, Cold City, or Hollow City for alchemy nodes. I started a flipping guide on Tuesday, which I plan on doing several parts of. We're going to cover motifs, we're going to cover flipping plans of various types. I'll talk about some tips and tricks that I've picked up, some underutilized markets. I also have ideas for non-resource farming, gear, although not very much gear is worth farming these days, recipes, even Telvar at some point. But ESO isn't all I plan on doing. I have some ideas about examining the story of games and what they're trying to tell us, if anything at all. To that end, I hope to have a video about Assassin's Creed 1 up in a few weeks. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Anyway, we're coming up on the end of our run. I counted 64 nodes hit in 15 minutes, which isn't bad at all. As you can see, we got just under 30 mundane runes and 2 Kuta. I'd say that's a little better than average on the Kuta front, but 30-ish mundane runes in 15 minutes is about average, at least in my experience. Before we go, I do want to thank those of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't, if you find my videos helpful, please think about subscribing or at least dropping a like on the video. Like I said, I plan on doing more varied stuff in the future, so stay tuned. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.